from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Do we have a choice? Let's get started. It's time for... Come on! So there's a lot going on, but the story that came out yesterday is about the stripper Janae, who fell 15 feet from the pole. And we talked about it on the show. Well, here at Wendy, I've got an exclusive for you because she's coming to our show on Friday. Now, I can give you a heads up. She's done with stripping. You know, she's got her jaw wired, so we're gonna have to be very quiet while she talks. Apparently, a lot of shows have been calling her, which, you know, these shows weren't even in the lane of our show back in the, 11 years ago. All of a sudden, people realize Hot Topics is the hottest topic. Right? Look. They're calling her, talking about, come on our show. And she's like, no, I'm going on Wendy. So, anyway, we'll talk to her on Friday. In the meantime, the other story, I am so troubled by this. I'm so confused. I don't even know what to say. Jussie Smollett, 6 more counts. Okay, he's in legal trouble again. You heard about this. Maybe you didn't. Chicago is up in arms. I'm up in arms. Norman can't take it.
Cannot take it. Enough.
Okay, remember last year, Jussie was charged with falsely reporting to the cops in Chicago that he was drop-kicked or whatever by some white guys. They ended up being 2 African guys who were actually undercover actors, brothers, who want to be actors, right? So the charges were dropped in exchange for $10,000 plus 2 days of community service. And we all thought that that was not enough for what we thought, at least me and a lot of you, was he was allegedly lying. But now there's a special prosecutor, and all the states are broke. Not as broke as Florida. Or California. But Jersey is like a 3rd runner-up. Chicago, you're right in line too. Okay, so a special prosecutor was put on the case to evaluate reevaluate the case. Like, where can we get our money? Because, while there are potholes in the street, you gotta figure out how to pay this. You gotta start suing people and bringing people up on other, redigging cases. I love your outfit, and I'm so engaged with you. Beautiful robin's egg blue dress. Beautiful. Yes, you. Yes. I'm talking to you because we're making eye contact and you understand what I'm saying. Yeah, states are broke and they're looking for money any way they can possibly get them to make good. And so they've opened up this case again, which, as far as I'm concerned, Jussie was always, I don't even want to, the G word, that ends with a Y. Not that one. Oh my God. Not the 3-letter one. I'm just, the one where you go to jail. Okay. So Jussie was charged with 6 new counts of disorderly conduct for lying to the police. Now he's facing up to 3 years in prison. As far as I'm concerned, I don't even care. His prison life has already started. He'll never work again. Nobody cares about him. If I saw him walking down the street, I'd cross to the other side. As a matter of fact, I just keep calling him Jesse, not even Jussie. Yeah. His name is Jussie, but you know, Chicago should just let this go. Let it go, man. You know, you're wasting time with the court system. Jussie Smollett is alleged to have done a horrible thing, but with the gang violence and the bad school system in Chicago, you all have bigger fish to fry. I mean, the man will never work again. Whoever hires him is gonna be protested with the pickets outside. Just leave it alone. He's done. His sister, Journey, is trying to promote a movie. Now people are looking at her crazy, you know, because, I mean, even though, what's the movie?
Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey. You know that like comic book movie? Margot Robbie's in it.
I haven't read a comic book since Nancy and Sluggo. So I have no idea what you're talking about.
Is that Archie? I don't even know what Nancy...
Grow up. Some people around here know exactly who I'm talking about. Nancy and... Clap if you know who Nancy and Sluggo are. Again, my Robin's Egg girl. I am with you. Where are you from?
Long Island.
So you're part of New York. We're about to be the other broke state. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we got lawlessness every place. Did you hear about Sarah Lawrence? Oh my gosh. Okay, you didn't hear about that. You're probably in line for Wendy. Suzanne.
It's bad.
Suzanne,
Yep.
there's alleged sex cult at the
A
prestigious
dad.
Sarah Lawrence
Yes.
College.
For 10 years out of a dorm.
Out of a dorm room of his daughter.
Yes.
And then the daughter graduates,
Yes.
but he continues to allegedly sex and cult.
Yes, yes.
What is going on?
I don't understand. It's the craziest story.
Sleep deprivation,
Uh-huh.
all kind of other stuff.
Uh-huh.
Steal money from your parents, give
Yep.
it to me.
Yep. Horrible.
Front page of the
Yep.
paper today.
Yep.
He looks like a criminal, by the way.
Yep. Sure does.
That was, you know how sometimes criminals don't look like criminals?
Oh, he's
You
a
know, like they're too
criminal.
beautiful?
Yes. Yeah, no, he's a criminal.
He looks like a criminal.
Allegedly.
Tall.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yes, allegedly.
So I briefly saw this cookie lady person on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Well, people are now bashing her. She might regret this appearance, okay? She went on the show on Sunday. What was I doing Sunday night?
Oscars.
No, I wasn't watching that.
Wait, you went to get pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I was busy. But she's not a housewife with a peach. She's Kenya's friend. So Kenya invited the cookie lady to lunch to humiliate Tanya, who calls herself Tanya. See, she spells it like a Tanya. That's a weird name to me. It's like Sonia, and some people say Sanya. Well, I grew up saying Tanya, so I'm gonna call her Tanya. I'm never gonna get a proper boyfriend burping or wearing an outfit like this. But I like it though, but I like it enough. This is not what the guys like though. Tomorrow I'm gonna wear something short and tight. Willie promised. Anywho. So anyway, this cookie lady, right? So she's invited to lunch, this Tanya person, to humiliate Tanya, and she was there, the cookie lady, to announce that she actually was hit on by Tanya's fiance, who is a proper man. Okay, and listen to how the cookie lady, you know what? Go ahead.
We talked, he told me he was single.
He said he did real estate. At a point in the conversation, we kind of like lost interest with one another.
This is the way it stopped. That's it?
Calm down, baby. He was pretty adamant on me sitting at the table, hanging out, and chilling for a while.
Wonderful.
I'm at the dinner. Why is it such negative energy, honey? Don't be mad at me because I'm gorgeous and your fiance just happened to just glance this way.
Do you understand that at that point, Tanya should have flipped the table? Yeah. Now look at here, cookie lady. I don't even know why I'm talking like this. I don't even like cookies. Every once in a while, I do like an Oreo with the apple juice. Well, yeah, no, only 2. You know, you gotta watch everything. Only 2. And I also love a Nutter Butter peanut butter sandwich cookie. And sometimes a quarter sleeve of Chips Ahoy with the apple juice. I don't like milk with anything except for my cereal. And even then, it's gotta sit there for a moment and get a little mushy, and then done. Anyway, things backfired when the cookie lady is now being trashed for her business online. Now, clap if you were participating in the trashation of the situation. Go ahead, clap. Yes, she did. Scared to be by herself, Suzanne. Yup. 2 rows up from my Robin's Egg Blue.
Yeah, no.
Second seat in on the booth side.
Over that area.
In the red lipstick. Yup. Up a little higher. We're gonna put you on the spot. Yup, there she is. With the red lipstick and the glasses. Look. Ma'am, you look a little too mature to participate in such garbage. But you had nothing better to do last night, huh? So you went on. Well, one viewer wrote, I suspect you thought being a messy, this is my worst word, almost. Starts with a C, ends with a T. On national TV was going to drive business to your little raggedy cookie shop. However, I see by the reviews, you learn the hard way that all press is not good press. Another person wrote, all right, they gave me the cards, but I could just read it from right there. Another person wrote, I've had better cookies in jail. Far from gorgeous, but far from delicious. Learn to be a better owner and run a better business. It's not about running a business. It's about, you know what? Men are stupid, all right? Furthermore, and I'm a professional flirt. Now, I can tell you this right now. Now, maybe this cookie lady was onto something. Because you know how men do? If they're smart, because I know how I would do.
Right.
You know, I got a whole table full of 10 people. I invite that 10th person over. I say, yes, sit with us. In the meantime, the 10th person is the one I'm interested in. But I pay attention to the other 9. You see what I'm saying? And see how the 10th, you know what I'm saying, okay? Maybe Tanya's husband was flirting with her. I don't know. All I know is, cookie lady, don't come out of your face talking about just because I'm gorgeous and you're not. What? I don't like you. You know what, Kenya, don't have her back on the show. Nene, I have no idea where you were in that episode because I was out having pizza. But cookie lady responded to all the comments saying, so sorry you're not happy with my appearance last night on Roa. Next. So, there's a more important situation going on. Although the Housewives are always important to this show, aren't they? Melissa Gorga is here. want to shout out to young 12-year-old Zaya Wade. Now, Zaya is the daughter of Dwayne Wade with Gabrielle Union being his wife. Yesterday, Dwayne announced that his 12-year-old came home and said, here's the quote, I think going forward, I'm ready to live my truth. I want to be referred as she and her. You know? And, you know, first, okay, then Gabrielle shared a video of Zaya speaking out. Pay close attention without the loud claps. Just listen to every word, and then I'll come back and comment, and you all then we can talk. Okay, go ahead.
I would say, you know, don't even think about that. You know, just be true to yourself, because are you really even, like, what's the point of being on this earth if you're going to try to be someone you're not? But I think even through hard times, you gotta just push through. I mean, like, it's worth it. I feel like it's very worth it when you reach that point of, like, yourself.
I mean, you know, the quicker you figure out who you are or who you want to be in life, the easier life gets as you get older. That's what I've discovered. No, because, you know, at 12 years old, a lot of us didn't know who we were, and, you know, we don't figure it out until we get to high school or college or, you know, into our 30s and all that other kind of, I love your disco dress. Oh my gosh, I love that. Black and white, my mother's seat. Black and white, my mother's seat. Yes, take my mind off of crying for just a moment. I feel like, you know, with all the bullying with kids and the thing going on at Sarah Lawrence with the sex trafficking allegedly and all this other kind of stuff, you know, good for her for figuring out at least that lane of who she wants to be. Now the rest of life is a whole nother story, but at least she's got that. And a supportive mother and father, you know what I mean? And for those of you who don't understand it or don't like it, don't say anything. This is a child who's figured out more about her life than we have when we were 12, okay? I don't need a tissue. My pimple in my dimple has been gone. I had a pimple in my dimple earlier in the week. I hate that. Yeah, I only have one dimple. There was a pimple in there. You all didn't notice it because Morel covers real good, and it only lasted for, anyway. So Mama June. Oh. Mama June has abandoned her family, but her show is still coming back. Fans are assuming the show was over when Mama June left the family and ran over with Gino, that no-good man. She lost all of her teeth. They sit around and do drugs. They run from hotel to hotel. They gamble, and there's nothing going on. Honey Boo Boo, who's in high school now, has, lives with her sister. This is the sister. There's Honey Boo Boo. Clearly stressed out, Honey Boo Boo is, you know. You all are gonna stop. Well, WeTV surprised everyone Friday by releasing a promo of the upcoming season. Take a look.
What's it gonna be like when Mama finally comes home? The shocking all-new season of Mama June, Family Crisis.
I don't know why you all are laughing. It is not funny. Now, first of all, is that sugary cereal that the young lady's eating? Come on, honey boo boo. Second of all, is that her mother on the missing persons box? Well, reportedly, Mama June will not be on the show and will not be getting paid. But in our Hot Topics meeting, we were talking, and fans are also saying online that WeTV is exploiting the family. And I say, that's what channels do. Like, Mama June, look, me, Norman, and Bad Greg are here for it.
Here for every minute of it. Guilty conscience, though. Guilty conscience, but I will be watching.
Me too.
Yeah.
Maybe with a party, like a party at the apartment.
Right.
And snacks.
That sounds delightful.
I think the family needs the money. Something tells me that Mama June's gonna show up like in the last episode or something like that. Mama June, look, no good's gonna come to you until you do right by all of your daughters, including and most importantly, Honey Boo Boo. In the meantime, March is only 2 weeks away. All right, it begins in March. We've got more great show for you, everybody. Up next, Real Housewives Melissa Gorga is here. So grab a snack and come on back. Please welcome Melissa Gorga. Oh, yes. You know where we go.
Hi, gorgeous. I have not seen you in a minute.
I know.
How are you?
Thank you for coming.
Of course. Hi. Love this outfit.
It's so easy when you're you to just throw something on with
little
no
envy.
undergarments.
Little envy. I have a couple undergarments on. I was trying to
No,
cover,
you don't.
like the nipples and everything.
No, pull over the crotch.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Okay.
I saw something. Look, put your feet on those feet and
Okay.
let's, uh-huh. Beautiful. Look. Uh-huh. Beautiful.
You like?
Yeah.
Renee Calvilla. I think.
So, you said envy. Well, congratulations on the place. I've never been by there, but, you know, so it's still going on, the envy
In
thing.
Montclair, yeah, thank God. That's one of the best things that came out of the show for me is really like being able to open a small business and do something outside of the show, you know?
That's what I say for
Yeah.
all of you girls.
Yeah.
Whatever your franchise is, that's what I say. You know, whether it's a Vanderpump or you or Nene doing something.
Yeah,
that's
you
what
need
the show
something.
is
You
for.
need to make something of it other than the chaos that it is, you know?
And the possible ripation of your marital situation.
Right,
Oh,
right.
God.
Yeah,
You
I
and
mean,
Joe are a hot couple.
Yeah,
You've
he's
ridden
so-
that wave.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
How do you have 3 children and were they all vaginal?
I had 3 C-sections.
Okay, so it's way down then.
So it's down there. I remember when I was like, get real low, real low.
Yeah, And you healed well.
Thank you.
She doesn't have a bowel movement in front of Joe either. We
Oh
talked
my
about
God,
that. You don't fart in front of him. You don't have a bowel movement.
I just don't. Some things I like to keep private. I'm that girl. Like, I just don't do it.
You know what? Last time I met you, last time we sat, I was married. And so I was saying what are you kidding me, Melissa?
Yeah.
But now that I'm single and I'm out here in these streets, I agree.
Are you gonna go to, are you gonna take my advice on this?
I have a few bathrooms in my apartment.
Right, there you go.
I escape to the bathrooms with a lot of spray, even the spray that goes in the toilet so that it doesn't even emanate. You know what I'm talking about.
But like, you get my drift here,
Yep.
right? I like to keep that personal.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I don't think I'm wrong for that. And listen, being on reality TV.
It's hard though.
Yeah, definitely. Listen, it's not
Like
easy.
if you have to poot, I literally have to go in a closet and slam the door, you know, behind me and then spray the.
I love you.
But I get it.
Yeah, I mean, I just never did. I never like started doing that. And he always works. He's always out of the house before I am. So
Yeah,
it's
you
like,
got
it's
all
easy.
day to fart.
It's. I can't.
Yeah. So the show, Do you feel the show has tested you all's marriage? Because all I see is cuteness. Every once in a while, he'll say something sexist to you.
Right.
But I find it sexy. Because men, they're stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, sometimes he says some really stupid things.
Yeah.
I will say,
Like,
I thought that we had in the beginning, we're like, we got this. Like, everyone on the Housewives gets divorced, no one stays, like, we got this. But you know, as the years went on, I'm not gonna lie, it's been a little challenging for us. We've definitely had arguments because I have to be taken out of the house so much now. I travel a lot now. He never was really comfortable with that. And I feel like it's tested us the last couple years. We've argued a lot more. And I'm just being honest because I don't want people to think it's so easy. It's not.
Yeah.
Reality TV really does test you, who you are, your marriage. But at the end of the day, Joe and I have the same, like, goals. We just love our kids. We want family. We want, you know, that's what we want. So,
yeah,
we fight for that. And sometimes you can't. I mean, it doesn't make it perfect. It doesn't make it easy, but we do argue, but we come back together. You know what? There's love there.
How old is your oldest daughter in the beautiful white dress?
Oh my God, Antonia is 14 years old now.
Really?
Her boobs and butt are bigger than mine.
Let me tell you
I don't
something.
even know where she got all of the boobs and butt from.
Has Joe had to fight people off?
I mean, she has a boyfriend. Antonia has a boyfriend, but it's not like someone that's allowed to come over. It means that they like talk on the phone and like.
Do they go to the movies?
No, in groups. Like she's always in a group. Like they'll go to a house party or like, but never like alone. It's not like, oh, my boyfriend's coming over to hang out. Joe like would start to convulse. Yeah.
And then your youngest is 9.
9. I have a 9-year-old, my little one.
And so I was watching you, your mother, and your 2 sisters. And I have to say, like, you remember we were talking about it on Hot Topics. Melissa over here wants to have maybe another child, whether it's through, you know, she gets pregnant the natural way or whether she has a surrogate. She's 40 years old, everything snapped back. She and Joe still got the sexy going on. And my thought is, all right, a baby at 40 is fine for a woman who's never had kids and still fighting the fight.
Right.
But why would you want to, like, what if you don't snap back like that?
I know. Well, I had already said that if I do decide to do it, it would have to be through in vitro, and because my tubes are tied, and I would probably use a surrogate. But we did. Do
you have eggs in the Petri dish?
I don't, but I'm in the process of, I'm gonna freeze my eggs. Just in case I ever.
What does your 14-year-old say about that?
She thinks I'm nuts.
I'd be pissed.
Yes, she's pissed. She's like, no. So, you know, it's kind of what has been talking me out of it. Just like my sisters. You saw my sister, my
Yes,
mother.
I agreed with all 3 of them.
They were all like, are you out of your mind?
I'm looking at you through the TV. I'm fighting with you, but I realized that in 1 week you'd be on the show so that I could fight with you on the couch. What are you doing?
All right, I know. I have it set up so good now. I work so much now. I need to just, I'm looking into it. And you'll see how that ends up and what I decide with all of that, because we go through the whole process on the show. But it's a real thing when you have to like let go of that part of your life. Like,
no, it's not.
You like it? Mm-hmm. You're happy to let go?
You really want to change Pampers?
I mean, I really...
You want to breastfeed?
Not really. No, I don't want that part.
You want to express? You want to stay in town and not do your work because you got to take care of a baby because Joe is out driving a cement truck over to the mall that he just bought to feed the whole family?
The whole family of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you know, it's really something that like I just...
Melissa.
I know. You know, I saw you say this, and I was like, all right, Wendy. I was like,
no. 40, you could still have a baby, but just if you.
Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people do, but
you don't need this anymore.
I know.
What is Gino gonna say?
Gino freaks out. Gino's like, what? I don't want to hear no crying baby. That's what Gino says.
That's all I'm saying. And I don't want to split my inheritance. And they're not even to that point, you know, where they think, all right, Mom and Dad, we live in this mansion, we got a nice lifestyle, you know, we gotta split our inheritance with another one?
I thought they would be so excited. They all looked at me like I had 10 heads. Nobody was excited. It was not happy news at all. So,
all right,
there's that.
Let's move along. So Teresa and Joe are split up.
Yes.
How do you feel about that in terms of your sister-in-law, the girls, and the whole family?
Well, of course, everyone knows it's super sad for the girls. I think, obviously, Teresa held on so many years for the girls. You know, I think everyone was holding on. And to see what the outcome was going to be with the deportation. They don't even live in the same country anymore.
He gained all that weight back, too.
I think he's probably eating good in Italy. I'm gonna assume he's eating some meatballs over there. But I haven't seen him. I haven't talked to him. Just through the phone, if he calls and I'm by Teresa, like that's it. I don't really have a relationship with him.
I mean, even though he and Joe are brother-in-laws, they were friends before any of it.
They were.
Does your husband talk to the other Joe?
No, they don't talk. They really don't talk.
If the other Joe called you collect, do you say, I accept?
Of course. Yes, no, of course. I mean, if he's calling me, he's got something to say. I don't know. Yeah, I would accept, of course. Listen, I've known him for a long time, too. He's family to us. That's my niece's, father. And they die for him. They love him. You know how it is, daddy's girls. Like, they're daddy's girls.
By the way, those girls have really risen to the occasion.
They have.
Teresa's daughters. They really have.
Yes, they really have. They have to. They have to.
Well, no, a lot of girls don't have to. They go wayward, and then they blame their parents for why they're in jail or whatever they're doing.
They're really good girls.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are. They're good girls. They held up through it all, and it's time to move on. That's it. I would love to play Cupid with Teresa. I'd love to hook her up with somebody.
Do you like the pool boy?
I love the pool boy. He's a close friend of ours. He was the best man at my wedding.
Wait, now hold on now. What?
He's the best man at my wedding. That's Joe Gorga's best friend. That's his best friend.
I gotta tell you something. If I had a choice between him and Joe, the other Joe.
You going for Tony?
Is that his name?
Tony. Yeah.
All day.
Oh, you're comparing. Tony likes young chicks.
Well, but how old is Tony?
Tony's, I want to say 47.
Well, Teresa's age appropriate to that.
Oh, yeah, they're the same age. I think they're the same age.
So you think he's going to break her heart and go for somebody 22?
They are not dating. They are not dating.
All right, break it down.
They're not dating. They're not dating. They're both going through, Tony's in the process of getting a divorce also.
I don't walk that way with my friends. Believe me, you.
It's two friends that are just kind of leaning on each other because they're both...
That's a hard lean.
I mean, he's cute. He's really cute, Tony.
So who's he dating?
He has a couple, I think he's just dating around. I'm not trying to call Tony out over here.
Look, I really like Black Dolores.
Oh, do you also love her?
Yes, I do.
She's very sweet. She's a very, very sweet soul. She's a good person.
All you girls, I like Margaret, the older one, Margaret, the young, there's one that I don't really know though, and that's the one with the blonde behind Margaret.
Jackie.
I don't really know her.
Yeah, Jackie is awesome.
Not her.
I mean, that's Jennifer. What do you think of this? Tell me what you think of this.
Well, I think that Jennifer was wrong.
Okay.
I feel like when you have a birthday party for kids, is that what you all were fighting about?
Yeah, well, she threw a birthday party. Jackie threw a birthday party for her child.
And had pizza and Kool-Aid or whatever.
And there was a whole.
And then the other one got all snobby. Where's the good food for the adults?
I can't. Nobody was checking her at that restaurant in the Hamptons.
You checked her hard though.
I had to check her. I was like, who calls someone out on the way they give a birthday party to?
I don't know, but you read her real good.
She was so rude.
I was uncomfortable watching you read.
Yeah,
You went in hard.
I went in hard because she deserved it, right?
So
they're so rude.
You guys come on tonight?
Yes, tonight.
What are we going to see?
Okay, we're going to the Jersey Shore. Who doesn't want to see the Jersey Housewives? Go to the Jersey Shore.
Okay.
You know the Jersey Shore.
From there.
We get a little wild.
Tom's River?
We go to Point Pleasant.
Okay.
Yeah, Point Pleasant. We go to Jenkinson's,
Yes.
My old stomping grounds.
Are there any fights?
Yeah, there's some truth though. There's some crazy truth that's gonna come out tonight about relationships. If you're a true fan of the Jersey Housewives, tonight's your episode.
Well now, hold on. Melissa Gorga, everybody, check out the Real Housewives of New Jersey tonight at 8 on Bravo. Ask Wendy is next. Okay, so look, it's February still, and it's Black History Month. Today we're honoring Congresswoman Shirley Chisholm. Back in 1968, Shirley became the first black woman elected in the U.S. Congress. In 2015, she was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom. We honor you, Miss Chisholm. By the way, Miss Chisholm, do you remember when my mom and dad had you for dinner while you were running and I sat on the dishwasher door and broke it? My parents took me upstairs and spanked me, but they kept it from you. You're very civilized. Anyway. True story. You know. All right, look, it's time for Ask Wendy. Come on, uh-oh. Come on, what's gonna happen? How you doing?
How you doing?
Okay, mom, daughter?
Yes. Mom, daughter.
Okay, how can I help, girls?
Oh, Wendy, I have a beautiful daughter. She's smart, she's a degreed nurse. She's
Birthday.
a beauty queen. She's 25, and she's kind of sort of looking for a nice guy.
Oh boy,
I know, what she's bringing home is driving me, the Italian mother, crazy.
The Italian mother.
The Italian mother crazy. I wait. I have this rule now where I wait. I don't want to meet these guys. I don't want them coming in and breaking bread with me and then walking out.
Right.
So I'm not meeting anyone. The last guy she dated made her buy her own bottled water at the Wawa. Honest to God. So,
well, now, hold on now.
First date, he stopped at the store and he said, I want to buy a bottle of water. Do you want anything? I said, oh, yeah. So I grabbed a quick bottle of water and he said, so it's your treat, right? And I said, no. And he said, well, you got to pay sometimes.
True story.
True story.
Okay, Mom, go ahead.
Now, should I get involved sooner? I'd have that rule. I don't want to meet
Here's
him.
how I feel. A 25-year-old beauty queen who's a nurse needs to move out of your house. That way, it's none of your business.
Student loans, Wendy.
Student loans. Oh, yeah.
Financially, I'm
the one
in
thing
trouble.
nobody talked about in New Hampshire. You see what I'm saying? They talk about everything else except for these student loans.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Mom, leave her alone. She's only 25. She's not ready to get married or have a baby. She's having a good time as a nurse. She's a beauty queen. None of these guys really matter, although you are dating for the purpose of grooming. If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
If you got to buy your own bottled water on the first date, that's not your guy. I don't know what to say to you guys except stay out of each other's business.
So I can't ask her, how is your date,
Nope.
honey?
No, leave her alone. Leave her alone.
You know it's gonna kill me.
I know, it's killing me too. Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Mom. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Oh, up next we're playing 20 in 20. Don't go far. Welcome back. It's time to play 20 in 20. Now, Rashida is from Brooklyn, and you've got one chance to win a vacation. What do you do for a living?
I actually manage spas.
Okay.
And I'm actually originally a Georgia peach. Okay?
Okay, but now you live in Brooklyn.
Yes.
And you'd like a vacation.
Absolutely.
Courtesy of us.
Courtesy of you, and
What'd you
I also... So my sister doesn't know, but she's about to find out.
I heard. Look, she's married, and go say it, Rashida. She didn't tell her own sister that she's married. Girl.
She's over there.
In the orange?
Surprise!
How long you been married, Rashida? Rashida?
So I actually just got married back in October. And
October? That was last year.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so you're gonna bring your sister on this vacation.
I'm gonna bring my sister because...
All right, girl, relax.
Yes.
Pick your face up. Come on.
All right,
Put your
this is
hands
for
on
me and
this.
you, sis.
I'm gonna count it down.
All right.
Put your hand on. 3, 2, 1, go.
We got this.
All right.
Woo! Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Jamaica!
All right. Moon Palace, Jamaica. And now tell her what it's all about. You're wrong.
It's a trip to Moon Palace, Jamaica in Ochos Rios, Jamaica. We'll fly you and a guest round trip for a 5-day, 4-night stay at this luxurious, all-inclusive resort. Spend your trip enjoying 17 acres of private beach, diving into lavish swimming pools, dining at multiple destinations, and dancing the night away in their nightclub noir. This trip will be one to remember.
Yes, yes. It's gonna be one to remember.
Look, Marco, switch the seats so she can sit next to her sister and explain this. She's not wearing a ring because nobody knows. The sister's over there, a lip on the floor. Here's the deal. You're not going if you don't answer correctly. Eminem performed what song at this year's Oscar? Go.
So, this song
Quick.
was Adele. Actually, I'm sorry. No, it wasn't. I didn't say the song.
Nope.
Lose Control, Eminem.
Nope. Done. So she's not going anywhere, but you do have a $250 cash gift card. Buy your sister a gift. Start wearing your ring. Congratulations. We'll be right back. These fellas are from Houston. These girls are from Nigeria. And she's from Queens. Yeah. Where are you from? Come on now, the tickets are free. It's so much fun here. We'll make you smile and then you go back to your problems. Go to wendyshow.com, a good time. We'll be right back. You have no idea unless you go to the web. wendyshow.com has everything that you love. Hot topics, celebrity interviews, people dancing off. People with fat booties. See it first, see it now, only at wendyshow.com. We'll be right back. Alphonse Ribeiro is here tomorrow. We love him. I got you with the hot topics. I love you for watching today, and I'll see you next time on this sloppy show. Bye.
Nice.